My Deuterinos, the name is Cruggles, and today, actually, this is gonna be the live event, but I actually didn't play this time. Stella actually got the footage for me, thank you, Stella, again, for doing this. Stella got onto my account and did this for me because of some bullcrap because Bungie basically decided to say, hey, let's do the event, let's do a live event. Because that won't do anything like alienate the community, right? When people have to go to work and stuff. Yeah, no, we don't have to worry about that. And even if it does happen, only the streamers really matter. That's seriously what it feels like Bungie's thinking at this point. It feels like they're thinking only the streamers matter. It's like, come on guys. It's not how this shit works. So anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna watch the live event. I'm gonna see, and we're gonna talk about it. Probably talk about the game and issues and whatnot. I genuinely do think a live event is really not that live events are not the route Bungie should be taking with this game. Because Bungie, oh yeah, Stella was telling me she was having server issues, which is honestly, I'm gonna be honest here. Live events are stupid because it makes a lot of people, they make a lot of people get on at one time. It crashes their servers, so it's like, why make everybody get on at once? It's stupid. It's just completely stupid. So yeah, she's just playing my character, I guess.
Guardian, report.
Okay. She's probably just trying to figure out what's going on, because I actually have I really have no idea about what's going on during this live event, to be honest. But yeah, so... God, I wish I were actually... It is so stupid, though, that... Also, I don't know why my character isn't loaded in yet for her. No, I really do hate that they can't just make these events like a regular cutscene. It's ridiculous. But alas, I can't really... I can't really complain, you know? So anyways... Yeah, so I guess people have noticed the Traveler looks like it's healing or something? Which might be the case, who knows? So that's why she's keeping an eye on the Traveler, I think. Now, but anyways, about the live events, just didn't really want to talk about it. It's stupid because live events should really be for little things in the story, not big things like the end because this season is obviously a big part of the story with the arrival of the darkness and all. So this live event is obviously going to be something big. And she's just emoting. Wonderful. But yeah, it's really annoying for them to do live events. Also because because it alienates people from different time zones or people that have to work. It's like, yeah, great way to interact with your working class, Bungie. Great way to interact with working class individuals. Let's do live events that people have to skip out on work to see. Or skip out on sleep. But anyways, yeah. I'm just gonna keep watching this footage, see if I notice anything interesting. She did mention a few things to me about what happened, but I'm kind of ignoring them purposely. Just to kind of figure out what's... Because I just don't want to... I didn't want to spoil anything for myself. Okay.
Guardian, I'm glad you... Greetings. Back to the front, Guardian.
Probably, yeah, she probably doesn't know what's going on, which makes sense. Because I mean, you know, with the live events, they don't ever get. They try to make them a surprise, which is even worse. If you're gonna make it a surprise, it has to be something. You can't do it like it has to be a surprise that everybody will be able to see on their own time. And then before, oh, I could just look up a video. No. This is something their characters should get to experience. It's a story thing. It's not something you should have to log on to someone else's account to do. Otherwise, in a way, that's kind of like saying that other players don't really matter. And it's stupid. It's stupid to do it like that. They're scene 14. Alrighty. Yeah, I know she said there was like there was a bit of footage where she was trying to figure out what was going on. But yeah, you know what, while we're waiting for the footage, I do want to talk about other things. I don't know if I did an in-depth review of each of the seasons yet, so I want to go into the seasons and just talk about them. Season 8, Season of the Undying. It was an alright season, honestly. It wasn't the worst. I think it was a season done well, because it actually did interact with, because it also was, the primary content of this, it's a little weird to do a season during that, because the primary content is going to be Shadowkeep. So, you know, the only real seasonal content that we got was, like, let's see, Leviathan's Breath, which is an exotic quest. Was there any other exotic quests during that season? Not that I remember. Oh yeah, there was Divinity, but that was, which originally had the symbol for Season of the Undying, which I think is stupid because it's a Shadowkeep weapon, really, not a Season of the Undying weapon. But yeah, then the Vex got involved because it was Blackguard and stuff. And it was really cool. And pretty much after the raid happens, I guess, the seasonal content starts. I don't know, it's really confusing how the story works with the raid and the seasonal content. I think they both started the same day. But yeah. So Season of the Undying, you can't really rate it too, but you can't rate it too well. They kind of like, it was kind of underwhelming. Season of the Dawn. That one was a very good season, except for one thing. All the like story content for that season should have stayed permanent, and it didn't. That was upsetting by itself. So what we need is for season of the Undying to be like what we needed for like is more story content to stay permanent because you know it's like okay what so if you don't get on in time during the season you're not gonna get to experience the story stuff, especially with that chamber of the chambers of time thing. You know that was very time limited, and that I think is ridiculous.
My programming tells me it is a very nice day.
So you know, but overall that season was fun. Yeah, I keep trying to remember if there were any other season of the Undying exotics. You know, I'm gonna look them up real quick. Give me a second, guys.
How much is that?
Beware of the spill, Guardian.
The Undying. Okay. Come on. Okay, Season of Undying Exotic Weapons. Okay, the only one was, well, the only quest one was Leviathan's Breath. Oh, she equipped some of my emotes. Oh, and she got the notification for the thing. Vanguard alert, night light anomaly. Yeah, that's something that you should be able to get to experience without like that's something they should probably keep in the game for like a week. I think what they should do is like if they're gonna get rid of it at all, make it time limited at all, they have to keep it for like a week after they make it live, honestly. Instead of doing it the way they did it. Yeah, so yeah, it was the other four exotic weapons were all season of the or were all Shadowkeep weapons. So, you know, it was underwhelming in terms of content because it was also coming out alongside Shadowkeep, which I don't blame them for that. They were still gonna figure out the seasonal stuff. Season of the Dawn, again, like I said, pretty good. Not overwhelming. Actually, it's underwhelming and, like, or relied too much on FOMO in certain ways. Then there was Season of the Worthy. That was the worst season of them all.
Let's begin.
Because the only real good thing at all about it coming back was Trials, and even then, that wasn't all that good. Like, I played Trials, I had fun, like, during the first time I did it,
The
and
next
I went
threat will
flawless.
come soon,
After
Guardian.
that,
When it does,
it was like, why even try? Why even try? It's not even fun to watch. For me, anyways, so I just, like, no, I'm not posting it. Yeah, so I don't know why Stella's still at the tower at this point. And she might be just, figuring it out still. Anyways, so yeah. Season of the Worthy was the worst, though. Because Season of the Worthy, we had to deal with freaking... you know, the public event was absolute trash for that one. The bunkers were an alright addition. I actually kind of like them. I feel like they would have been a cool permanent addition. But that's just me.
you might
I feel like a lot of the
season,
a lot of seasonal content could be permanent and it'd be fine. And it's actually pretty good knowing that we're going into next year with all the seasonal content remaining throughout the year. Let's see. I think she's still trying to figure out what's going on or something. The season of Arrivals, though, well, I mean, it was honestly really good. I mean, the true ending I would definitely say is, I would say the true ending would definitely be one where we see
Feeling good, is
the pyramid, finally get into the pyramid ship and it tells us to come to Europa. It's like, okay, then we're obviously going to Europa. But obviously there's something going on with this live event that's going to be a proper transition, maybe? I'm not sure exactly how it all is going to work. Either way, Season of the... Oh, yeah, but anyway, oh yeah. I keep avoiding talking about Season of the Worthy a little bit. Season of the Worthy was definitely the least. And then there was only, like, Legendary Lost Sectors. Legendary Lost Sectors should have been something we had from the start, not gonna lie. Just to make Lost Sectors a little more interesting. At the same time, sometimes they didn't feel worth it. And that live event was okay as a live event. It took a bit long for a live event, but, you know, not the worst thing in the world to happen.
Nothing to shoot here.
Especially, you know. Now, that doesn't mean I think this live event is okay. This live event is not okay. And I'm not just saying the lack of live event going on right now. I'm just talking about the fact that, because I can tell this is something, Stella just doesn't know what's going on yet. I'm just talking about the fact that they're doing a major story thing as only a live event.
You mustn't give in to fear.
So yeah, God.
step on up.
I'm waiting for Stella to figure out, hey, I should go check the map or something.
You faced much, Guardian. More than most. Don't let your fears consume you.
I remember, oh god, my internet just went out suddenly.
The walls to the residential districts.
That's not good. Oh, yep, she just found the mission. It's called Last City, I guess. And I think this is where she was talking about, yeah, the issue that was coming up for her. She said she was having issues because along with contacting Destiny 2 servers being an issue. I wonder if it would have been an issue for me because I am hardwired for my PS4. Again, this is all just... I still think the live event is a mistake. Is a big mistake to choose. Like, why would you make a huge story event live? I'm gonna say it multiple times throughout the episode, because it pisses me off. It genuinely pisses me off. Like, if it wasn't for Stella, I wouldn't be able to do this episode. Because I would have no way of recording this. It's ridiculous. So, yeah. And I just don't think anybody who really puts their time and dedication into this game should have to miss out on a big story moment like that. Just because they had to work or go to sleep or something, they lived in the wrong region. I know a lot of European fans are complaining about the timing. Which is like, you know, the two continents that I feel like are gonna have most of their fans are the Americas and and Europe. So it's like, why would they screw it up for either one of those continents? Well, actually, two continents. Technically, I should grammatically be saying any one of those continents because I say the Americas and that's technically two continents. But yeah, you catch what I'm saying, right, guys? Oh, jeez. This space remaining for recording 58 hours and 40. Oh, 58 hours. You guys looking at. I'm using Audacity to record right now the audio for this. Alright, we're gonna see what she was talking about. There's the emblem. Yeah, it's a shame Stella won't be able to get that emblem for herself because, you know, being screwed over by stupid things.
I'm picking up something. It's like a ghost, only bigger, emanating from the traveler. There's a resonance in the light I haven't felt since the day I was born, and when I found you. Ghosts reporting in from across the system. We can't explain it, but we all sense it. A heartbeat.
Yeah, so Bungie, why are you making a big story event like this? Live event? Hmm? That's ridiculous. Alright, Stella. Stella, I know you want to explore, but keep going. I think Stella's just really excited to be in the last city. You know what? It is exciting to be in the last city. I mean, look at it. It's the last city. This is not something that should be a live event. What are you doing, Bungie? Yeah, I'm just watching at this point. She's probably gonna get. I think she's gonna get booted out at some point because I think she did tell me about something going on. Yeah, everybody's noticing something's going on with the Traveler. Stella, just hop on the rooftops. You can go down. Yeah, no, it's not even like she's loaded in with other players. Whoa, and then quickness. Just out of the blue. Whoa! Quickness! I would have loved to play this. Bungie, why? Yeah, I think because this is split into two clips, so and it's the first clip's like a half hour long, the other clip's like an hour long. What do you? Okay. Here we go. And then she's loading into something. I guess. But then she gets booted, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so Bungie, what the hell were you thinking? This should not be a live event. This should be something players get to witness on their own. On their own time. Jesus Christ. The FOMO is strong with you guys. Not everybody wants to sit back and watch somebody else go through the story. Some people just want to play through it themselves. You ever think about that? No, you probably don't. This point, these decisions are the ones that cause me to have less faith in you guys. Make me think that you guys are just using the story in the way that's gonna just tear the series apart. So yeah, overall, 3 out of 10. Event seems cool, but should not be live because the issues of it being live. Still is also because, I mean, this is one of the issues we're obviously seeing right here. I'm purposely keeping this in because I want to point out to you guys. I'm keeping this up because I want you guys to see. I'm keeping all this footage in because I want you guys to see that this is a problem. So, yeah. She's going to try to go back into it. She did tell me she was having issues, like I said. There was also like a queue. I guess she got booted out to the main menu, I heard. And there was a queue of like 10,000 people, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. That should not have to be a big problem, Bungie. You should not have to deal with a queue because, you know, for a live event. If you're gonna do a live event, at least improve your servers. You know? Like, what the hell? Anyways, yeah. Alright, so we're about to reach a good... We're about to reach that, 1/3 of the way, that point, I think, where the clip is about to end. And I think the next clip actually, like, is the event itself. So, you know, we are gonna get, like, an event. Yep, booted out to the main menus, right? Unable to find a match for your fire team. What fire team? You don't need a fire team! For a live event like this. Bungie, you idiots! I shouldn't call you guys I shouldn't call them idiots. Because part of me feels like they know what they're doing with this crap. But no, also the fact that they do work hard for this game. And I'm sorry to call them idiots sometimes, but when they make decisions like this, it really does feel idiotic. Okay, this is where the... Okay. Yeah, okay, I guess this is the start of the other clip or something. I love how the civilian was just like, like, what? Yeah, everybody's just on the rooftops. This is something we would have loved to play, Bungie. What the hell? I'm not gonna time lapse or anything. I'm gonna leave the event up. I'm gonna leave the raw footage up because you know what? This is ah no, Stella. Oh, she equipped the fucking harpy pistol, of course. Oh yeah. No. Was it Stella? How do you mess up that jump? I think she'll just like the idea of having a miniature harpy. Yeah, no, it doesn't... Oh, wait, I can see what the issue is. There's all the light pouring out of the Traveler. This is what's interesting. Holy shit. And one guy's just digging in the background, like... So, yeah, let's take it in this and go like, holy shit. Is it just gonna be like the Traveler healing itself the entire time though? Yeah, alright, I might as well fill it up with commentary. So yeah, I am... Okay, I will admit, while I do have to complain, because, like I said, this is something that everybody should be able to play on their own time. A live event is in itself a cool thing. Just not when it's something big like this. The Almighty one I think was good, actually. I think the Almighty one was better right now, because it's not as big of a story thing. It's just kind of like it was just kind of a seasonal story thing. It wasn't a huge thing like this thing is. Like, this is an event in the story that is gonna be important for probably a very long time after this season ends. The Almighty thing was not that important. Or at least if it is important, it's not gonna come up till later. But like, that's fine. So yeah, I am upset. Oh, I'm hearing noises. I'm hearing like noises like swooshing of some sort. Is it going to repair itself tonight? Is that what's going to happen? Is that what we're going to see in the next hour? Or is there going to be something else happening? I don't know yet. I like how the light is actually colored. Like you can see it's kind of got a rainbow look to it rather than just being straight up light. I think that's pretty cool. Like you can see green, blue. You can see like a bunch of different colors in it. And I like that design. I wonder why they're calling it Calamity Protocol. That's what I wonder why that emblem is going to be called Calamity Protocol. Yeah, there's a ship there. I am really excited to play the Beyond Light campaign. I should probably let you guys know now though that I'm not going to be able to record the episode until like after midnight of the day it's coming out, East Coast, because of my living situation right now. I need to make sure I have like a good setup for recording, and the only or a good day and time for recording. The only way I'm going to get that is if I make sure I'm the only one that's up at the moment. And so I pretty much can only play at nighttime on. Otherwise, though, I mean, but eventually, though, I mean, I plan to move out. Yeah, let me adjust myself so I get a little more comfortable. Because I'm laying in bed while recording this on my laptop, actually. But yeah, I am genuinely excited about the entire year. What I don't know is this year gonna be is this season the one that's supposed to deal with the crow and everybody, the crow and the spider and all that, or is that next season? I also like how Bungie's being kind of quiet about Deepstone Crypt and all that right now. We all don't know who the main enemy is going to be in that raid yet. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. People won't be able to get Divinity anymore. Because Divinity you have to go on IO and I just realized that. Are they gonna adjust the Divinity quest? Because Divinity is a weapon you're still supposed to be able to get, as far as I know. It's not going away. Let me check Bungie's website while the footage is playing. Okay, so Destiny 2 is temporarily offline, that's fine. Let's see, help. Articles. Where's the thing about the Destiny 2 content vault? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Divinity's quest is not going away. So they are adjusting it. They're adjusting the quest. That's good to know. I know they're also... they're getting rid of different vendors. I just realized that too. I know there's a lot of things going away. There's also a lot of things that are coming back though. Yeah, no, this is actually really sad to... Okay, so Divinity is going to be returning. That's good to know. Okay, I went back to the footage. It doesn't look like too much has changed with the Traveler yet. I probably might have missed something hilarious that just happened in game on still screen, but or on the screen, but oh well. So yeah. Anyways, we are. Oh yeah, I do gotta say I like the other. There's another edition they made that I like. The little Volt thing where you can buy old exotics, pinnacle weapons and whatnot. That was a fantastic move. Good job, Bungie. And I mean it. That was a good move, and I am thankful Bungie did it. I'm just wondering if they're gonna... Here's my one thing that I'm worried about. What are we gonna do with catalysts that we already have progress on, but haven't finished? Are they gonna introduce new objectives? Like, is it just gonna be kill enemies, or what? I'm genuinely curious. Oh. That was interesting. What was that burst of light? Somebody's just sitting in a chair. You know, actually, emotes are an interesting in-universe thing, because I realized that Guardians can manifest their light any way they want. So the emotes are something Guardians actually do. So they can manifest chairs for themselves out of light if they wanted to. I just realized this. That's pretty interesting. And it's really cool to think about that, how Guardians can literally manifest solid objects out of light. Okay, so the sky itself is changing color too. Or it was for a little bit. Okay, so what's going on? I still can't tell if the Traveler's actually preparing itself or not, if it's just doing like a flash of light of some sort. Somebody just jump off for no reason. Imagine the traveler's light disappears and you just jump off and your ghost is inactive. No. You know, I gotta say, I mean, it's... Yeah, live event or not, it is really cool to see this happen. Again, I just wish people had the experience to play it on their own time. Like, it should be a mission, live event should be missions that you can go into any time during the week, during the last week. And then just, like, you know, and then just experience on your own. Like, if they made it so you could go into your own lobby for your own social space lobby type thing like this for every live event, but it was like for a whole week, I would be down for that. Then you could still do it kind of on your own time. And even then, well, a week? Is a week enough? Actually, yeah, a week is enough, I would say. Because if you're not going to get on during that week in the story, then, I mean, sometimes, then you're probably not that dedicated to the game. Unless, like, there's circumstances in your life preventing you from getting on throughout the entire week. Which, in that case, that would suck. That would absolutely suck. And in that case, I can understand why anybody would say, hey, maybe Bungie shouldn't be doing live events at all. Maybe they should just do these things in like a single cutscene you do it later on. I don't know. And overall, it's just one of those things that makes me wonder, would the game be better if instead of being a live service game, it was just an offline PvE game? Or maybe an online PvE game that was primarily like playable alone, but you could play it with friends if you wanted to. Where you go through the story at your own pace and all that jazz. I wonder if it'd be better that way. But that's not my decision ultimately. And you know what? The game's a little bit more fun to play with friends sometimes, so that's okay. Okay, so we're at the... There's a little less than 45 minutes to go through. Another thing to be excited about is being on PS5. We are eventually most likely going to be able to see one day a Destiny where maybe all content can be in the game. I think we are going to be able to work towards that. I think Bungie will be able to work towards that, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, granted, there's probably going to be exceptions. There's probably going to be content they'll cut out, but that's mostly fine. Obviously, I don't think they're going to keep the live events in the game, but I think like all the story missions and whatnot will eventually be able to be in the game, which I think is really cool. I don't know, what do you guys think about live events? Do you guys like them? And if so, tell me why not, because obviously nobody should like them. I'm kidding. If you like them, I guess I get it. I mean, I get the appeal of them. It's like, oh, cool, a thing that's happening it's a live thing that's happening. It makes the world feel a little bit more real. Yeah, but it also but the player should also feel a bit more like they're a part of it. And if they don't get to witness it, I don't think they really get to feel like they're a part of it. You know, it's not that hard to make a mission where players can just... I mean, they obviously did it here. But, like, why couldn't they do it for a little bit afterwards? You know? But if there's another appeal to live events that I'm not seeing, please let me know, because I genuinely do not understand it. Like, what is the appeal to live events? I don't get it. I wonder what all the screaming's about, though. Are those like cries of joy or cries of fear? I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're celebrating or... I'm gonna listen for a minute. I think those might be cries of fear. Because listening to it, it's just, there's a certain tone to some of them. You know, and also, I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, yeah, it is. Cool to see this all happening. Oops, jumped off again. It turns out the citizens are all crying because guardians are jumping off the roofs. But yeah, no, also, I'm hearing noises speed up. I'm hearing noises happen. So things are picking up a bit. And I think the lights are getting... There's a bit more activity with the lights around the Traveler. Is it freezing? I can't tell if it's freezing or not. It might be freezing. That might be stasis. Everything is stasis. Yeah, no, it is, I gotta admit though, there is one thing I don't like about the new, oh, I thought that was music. Hang on, I'm hearing storms in the background. I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit because I want to watch and see what happens. So I'm just gonna stay quiet. I'm not gonna fill the void with my commentary for a little bit. This guy's teabagging is ruining me a little bit. Sorry, I just had to put that out there. God damn it, Zella, of course you team. Honestly, I actually probably would have done the same thing. You know what, so Stella did exactly what I would do. Thank you, Stella. Again, thank you. No, I mean it, Stella. If you're watching this video, thank you. I genuinely do thank you for doing this on my account, because you did what I, as my guardian, would do. Yeah, there are some remotes that I am here. I don't even have to stay quiet to hear them. So yeah, I was gonna try to say something. Oh yeah, I don't know how I feel about Stasis being, oh, the first 3 subclasses are a light subclass. Stasis is a dark subclass. I don't know how to feel about that yet, because there are attacks enemies use that are considered quote-unquote dark, that are light element based. Like, there's an attack wizards use sometimes called Darkness Bolt. It does arc damage. It's like, so why are these elements specifically light aligned and why is Stasis specifically dark? I don't, unless maybe that's not the case, maybe we've all been misled. We don't know that for sure yet though, so don't quote me on that. Yeah, half hour for shift. Yeah, what I might do, oh yeah, something I'm gonna post later, probably something I might actually post tomorrow, on the same day I post this, is I'm probably gonna post in the meantime, some Destiny 1 raid episodes, because I went back to when I did some raids and I recorded them. Because my friends and I, we were actually raising money for a friend of ours who died, and I just want to put it out there while this episode's going on. I still have to ask my friend James if the fundraiser is still going. Because if so, I'm gonna post the episode. I'm gonna post the episode either way, because you know what, they were good episodes. And they were very fun to record. Even though the circumstances absolutely sucked. But yeah, so I'm just gonna, sorry, I had an allergy here. The Traveler doesn't look like it's really repairing itself, though. So people might have been wrong about that one. I feel like we'd be seeing the pieces close in a lot more if it was truly repairing itself. Then again, I could be wrong. This could be part of the process. The pieces getting pulled in could just not come in towards the end. Is still about to jump, please tell me Stella's about to jump off or something. No, Stella was complaining about the event too, though, because of all the lag and issues she was having. I actually ended up getting her food because I felt bad. No, but she was enjoying the event, though, thankfully. From what I understand. She did tell me that she enjoyed it. Because while Stella is not into the game as much as me, she does enjoy it every now and then. Oh yeah, just so fun little fact I want to tell you. Now, usually Stella complains about the game. She might be complaining about it a lot less in some upcoming videos, depending on what happens. She got Anarchy 4 times when we were grinding for it. Because, by the way, I grind for Anarchy. Some of you who follow my Twitter might know that. But hang on, let me set up. I need to set up. Oh god. Some of you guys who follow my Twitter might know that. That we were grinding for Anarchy. And I got my Anarchy, but it took 9 tries at the very least. She ended up getting hers. She ended up getting hers during her second attempt at the raid. And then she ended up getting it 3 more times later on. So, yeah. It was fun. No, I was actually I also got lucky a bit too with RNG though, because I got Teraba twice. I only did Crown of Sorrow 4 times in total. That's all I needed to do to get all the gear. However, during my second time doing the raid, and this is the first time doing it this year. I've done it 3 times this year. The first time I did it was the time I recorded. I did it a second time for the Triumph, and then I ended up getting Teraba from it. Then, this weekend, this past Friday, I did it twice, and oh my god, it took so much longer than it should have. But I ended up getting all the remaining gear I needed, and during that first run on Friday, because I ran it twice, I got Teraba again. How is that possible, do you ask? Man, I've got no fucking clue. 24 minutes left on the footage. I know Stella was telling me that the ending of the event was really interesting. So, you know, there is stuff to look forward to. Sorry, just got something important while I was in the recorded footage, and I don't want to edit out that little bit. A message, don't worry about it. Anyways, yeah. So, I mean, I was following a little bit to figure out what the event was going on. But I didn't spoil myself too much. I just wanted to make sure the live event was like going okay and everything. See how much I was missing out on. I guess I was missing out on a lot. I am pissed off at Bungie. I will say it again. Bungie should not be doing live events. Like, even, like, Stella agrees, and I know that people in the comments are probably going to tell me to just shut the fuck up about it. But, you know what? I'm sorry. It is ridiculous. I'm just listening for the noises. What are those ships? Oh, those are pieces of travel in the background. Okay, I thought that was a ship. You know, what I don't understand is why is the Leviathan leaving? Like, why are we removing raids? That part I don't understand. Because the raids were actually really fun. So when we come back to the game, we're only gonna have 2 raids until the Deepstone Crypt raid comes out. We're gonna have Last Wish and Garden of Salvation. But why? Why are we only getting those 2 raids? Shouldn't we be getting... I don't know. Shouldn't we be keeping the Leviathan raid? At least, at the very least, the main Leviathan raid? Actually, you know what? All the Leviathan raids can be... All of the raids themselves can be pretty glitchy. So really, they do need to patch them. So I understand their removal. Scourge of the Past, I don't understand them. Actually, it was part of the... Oh. The blue flashes of light are getting really interesting. Anyways, about the raids, while we have a moment. Leviathan itself, I think, is a good starting raid. And then Eater of Worlds is not that bad. It's actually a little fun. But we already have a Vex raid, so if they need to remove that, that's fine. Spire of Stars is probably my least favorite raid out of the entire series. And also, I'm going to tack on, it's the most glitchiest. That one can be removed. Because that whole raid needs to be reworked. Because it's so mechanic heavy, it is ridiculous. And I mean ridiculous. People say Scourge of the Past is a good raid to start learning how to raid, and I'm gonna disagree. I personally think that Leviathan was the best because all the mechanics, you can learn them like on the spot really easily. It's something that you just want to see that really is a good raid to get you into the raiding mode, or the raiding mindset of how to do things. Scourge of the Past, not as much, just because I feel like it's not as forgiving. Or not as forgiving, but... I mean, it is a fantastic, fun raid. And it is sad to see her be removed, don't get me wrong. But I don't think it's a good first raid. Probably the two raids that are good first raids would be Crota's End and Basic Leviathan. I could see an argument for Vault of Glass being a good first raid, because a lot of that one is just defending stuff and knowing how to use the shield and whatnot. And but also at the same time sneaking around and whatnot too. So Vault of Glass. Actually, you know what? Vault of Glass. Crota's End and Basic Leviathan are probably the best raids for getting someone into raiding. Another quick thing. Whatchamacallit? Oh yeah. But then Eater of Worlds is alright as a raid. I wouldn't say it's a good first raid, but it wasn't super mechanic heavy. Spire of Stars was mechanic heavy as fuck. That need and it was glitchy, so it needs to be taken care of. It needs to be patched up. And I know I said it before, I'll say it again. Another thing about the Crown of Sorrow as a raid, I wouldn't say it's a good first one, but it definitely isn't a bad one. It isn't too mechanical. I mean, it is one you have to really know what you're doing, and you cannot get, and it's too easy to mess up in that one. But at the same time, it's not the worst. I mean, I know I messed up a few times over the weekend playing that one. The noises are intensifying, it sounds like, but I can't tell if that's just my imagination or not. Oh, wait. One guy's wearing the fucking chicken mask. I should have been putting on my chicken mask, honestly. I probably would have forgotten, though, so it's okay. Wearing my weird alien knight armor set. Yeah, when Universal Transmog comes back, though, I can't wait to infuse the Virtuous armor sets, Iron Banner armor sets, Trials armor sets, Raid armor sets. I can't wait for Transmog to thing. I'm gonna have so much goddamn fun. Especially because I have armor that's gonna last a long time. It's gonna last until, at the very least, or it's gonna last until the end of year 4. I think 1360 is the power level it goes up to. So let's see, 1260. Okay, so it won't be good, right? It'll last for the next 3 seasons, and this is including season 8. So it won't last for all of them. During the last season of it, I'll have to find some new armor, but you know, I'll be covered. But yeah, it's... Oh yeah, and the arenas that they removed, they're removing too. That's actually pretty sad too. But again, the arenas were, some of the arenas, I guess I could see arguments for generic or whatever. So I can see why they might want to remove them, because condense the amount of arenas that are in the game. Because who knows, maybe Prison of Elders will come back. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about before the episode ends in like 12 minutes? Not that I can think of. Honestly though, I hope this episode, that people enjoy this episode. It really is pretty much just me talking about stuff. And I know it might annoy some people, but I do... But it's... I like sharing my opinions on these things, because I like knowing what other people think about them too. And so, you know, seriously, feel free to respond. If you want someone to talk about your opinion about this kind of stuff, let me know. I'll probably respond to your comments. It's not like I'm super busy to the point where I can't respond to someone commenting on a video about a channel that I put my time and dedication into. Especially when I don't have many subscribers anyways. So I probably won't get many comments, which is fine. I do this more out of as a hobby. Like, I don't do this just for recording funny things. I mean, part of me wants to. I'm gonna start doing that at some point for some games. Just not with Destiny though. I do it to record stuff. Oh yeah, something else I'm really glad about. They're releasing all 4 tabs for everybody. Which I do hope that eventually what they'll do is they'll bring back the old planets and you can go back and collect the ghosts that you missed or whatever. Because I know I missed some at the Tangled Shore. But otherwise, because I'm gonna be uncomfortable again. Otherwise, it is a... Actually, I don't even know if all the ghost shells are gonna go away. I'm gonna run a test. Oh wait, if the daily heroic story missions are going away, then they're definitely going away. Because I think they are removing daily heroic story missions. Actually, let me check the content folder. The audio's glitching out. I don't know if that's... Okay. Oh. What the fuck? Did I just see something shoot off the Traveler? I think I've seen past pieces of the Traveler. Okay, I gotta keep watching. God, I hate that the audio's glitching out right here. There's a line for... the rocks are... There's something changing. Let's stay silent for a little bit. That big rock looks interesting. What's that big rock doing? Okay. Also, I did check heroic story missions are not going away, so who knows? Maybe I'll be able to get those old ghosts that I thought I was missing. Actually, I wonder if you will be able to collect them. I genuinely wonder. That'd be pretty cool. I know you'll still be able to get the corrupted eggs because you'll be able to get Cursebreaker. I'm just sad I won't be able to get the Chronic Egg, which is fine. I can deal with not having it. I can deal with missing a title. I'll grind for it, no doubt, but I can deal with missing a title. Is there something happening to our light? Look at our character. There is something happening to the light around our character. Or that could just be the view becoming distorted because we're looking at the traveler directly. No way, I think it's happening again. Our characters... The light around our characters becoming distorted or something. There is something strange going on. I mean, the whole event is pretty much just a light show. So, I mean, I really think it would be better if, like, they did a live event to start off with. I'm gonna sum my opinion up with this. And a live event would be cool to start off with, like, for the week. But then, do, like, a shortened, then for the remainder of the week, release a shortened little thing that players should just go into. Like, whenever they have the opportunity. I think that would be a better option. Because not everybody's going to want to get on for the live event. Maybe give them, like, an emblem for attending the live event. But let them go in and see the event, like, a shortened version of the event happening. Just so they can feel like they're a part of it.
Something is coming. I can feel it.
Reuse voice line. Darkness is... Why else would she speak? Wait.
It is drawing power.
Star.
Could it be enough to drive the darkness away from us?
Every fire team has returned to the city. Even the hunters. They're with the people, keeping them safe. And the last time this happened, the world ended. I'm not worried. I'm not.
It is reforming.
You see what I mean,
its
though? People
wounds.
should be able to get on it.
This will not be the end. It will be an escalation.
And the screen goes black. Was she booted out? Oh shit, the darkness is drawing closer. Okay, so the darkness consumes those planets. Holy shit. I'm still just like holy shit from everything I just saw. The event's gonna end soon, so I'm gonna say thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I'm gonna let. Good, not connected to D2 server. Fuck you. Alright, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna keep watching for a little bit. The light cannot save you. Seek. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's an interesting way to end things. Just black screen, take it offline. Cliffhanger it. That's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That's something that people should be able to witness on their own time. But that's pretty good. So good job, Bungie. But also at the same time, bad job. Overall, I'm gonna rate the event 5 out of 10. Actually, 4 out of 10. Because it shouldn't be live. It's too important to be live.